What's going on? It's Rock from Rock Shop. How y'all doing today? Afternoon, nighttime, you know, whatever it is. I'm leaving the last thrift store. Today I was supposed to do some Instacart and I missed some really good batches, and I really don't do it unless I get really good batches. I just got a bag of watches. The first thing that I noticed in the bag was this black one right here. You probably can't see it. See that one right there? That one is a Casio. That one is a G-shock. They're usually worth anywhere from 50 or more. I think the last one I got, I sold for like 40 bucks. So the bag was 25. I still didn't go through it yet. I'm gonna go through it. I did pick up some more stuff I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do a little haul video. It's gonna be short because I got a lot of work to do. All right, we're back at the crib. I just brought everything down. I got a few things here. I think I'm gonna try to do this video on my computer. Let's switch over to my desktop. Okay, so my niece took my other magnifying glass. I have this one. This one's it's a little blurry, but thought I'd wipe the smudges out of it. I cleaned it with some Windex. So, but some of these I already went through. I actually attempted to record and I was having an issue because I was using a smaller magnifying glass and it just wasn't working. So this was a Geneva. Obviously they tried to sell it at a yard sale. Nothing special, just a bracelet. This is a bracelet style, is what you would call that when when you wear it. They just put it on their wrist like that. So I think this one was this is the Outdoor Adventures. Nothing special. This is a piece of junk. What I do with my junk watches, I just kind of lot them all together, throw them all in a pile, and which I have a really big pile. I'm gonna have to get that listed. This is junk too. This is something that I won't put my time into. It doesn't even say anything on it. It's not a brand. This is a cool Geneva. I would put a battery in that and sell that. I might get 20 bucks for that. So that's just your basic. Let's see if we can get a good view on that. Just your basic Geneva. See? Terrible. I got to spend $600 on a camera just to get a good camera. Like, I'm using my phone. I was using my desktop. I spent $60 on that camera, and I'm assuming that wasn't enough. Anyway, this one's another blank. This one's another one that's junk. This one, I'm kind of interested in this one. This one's probably digital. It probably lights up. It obviously needs a battery. It's got a little guy swimming on the back. I'm assuming that's waterproof. Just a stainless steel quartz movement. Not getting a brand. Maybe when I put a battery in it, we'll get a brand to pop up. So, okay, let's keep moving. All right, this one is a Carriage. Some of these older watches, this is made by Timex. 30 meter, waterproof. So that one's probably an old school Timex. I can probably get 15 or 20 for that, depending on the model, brand, blah, blah, blah. There's your little Mickey Mouse. The band is really beat up on this one. I wish I had enough bands to replace these type of watches. That's why I try to save a lot. I probably shouldn't be putting all my watches into lots. I should be saving them, to use the parts. So, which would probably be a better idea. This is really cool. I actually have another one just like this. I gave it to my son. Local 443. This is Pennsylvania. This is cool. This must have been given. This was given to somebody as a gift. This is really heavy too. Just because a watch is heavy doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good watch. I think you have to push the piece on the top. Yep. There it is. There's the watch. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks. There's no real markings on it. It says Pennsylvania Conference, Teamsters, Brotherhood, Teamsters. Now this is something that I can probably definitely sell. It's probably given to someone. Maybe a little harder to sell online, but we'll see. Here's another Timex, a little bit older, a little beat up. Not in the greatest condition, but ladies' watch. Majority of the watches that I get, women must buy a lot of watches. Like men will buy a watch and it'll probably just be maybe the only one, but women, it just seems like they buy a lot of watches. Hirsch, Dallas, water resistant. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on this one. This one's beautiful. This is a Citizen's Quartz. Has a beautiful green dial on that. I mean, this watch is just, this is a gorgeous watch. Really nice. Judging by the band, I'm assuming that this watch was never worn. You can tell by the holes. There's no bends. There's no bends in it. There's no stretches on the back of it. So this was brand new. This is a new watch that just needs a battery. I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. Citizen is a very good brand. Some of the older ones do very well. Whoa. Slippery hands today, let me tell you. Thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty. Okay, this one, this is mud. This is just a mall, you know, mall, Walmart, whatever, junk. Man, I can't get over that. That's a beautiful watch, man. That's really beautiful. That's a nice watch. That will make somebody really happy. They would really love that watch. It's another reason why I like repairing them. This one is a Ben Russ. This one looks like it's really a little bit older, sophisticated. It's got a stainless steel band, just your gold stretch band. That's another one I'm gonna have to look up. It looks like a wind. It is. We're gonna check it out and make sure it works. I love watches. I don't know what it is. I'm fascinated by them. It's weird. I've always liked watches since I was a kid. I always had one. So this one's ticking. It should be that little second. It's moving. It's moving really slow. It looks slow for some reason. The second hand is right here down at the bottom. The glass on this is like really beastie too. It's really bubbly, like it's bubbled. So that's good. This is, I thought that the glass was called the quartz. I think I'm wrong. This one's working. This one's ticking. I think it's a little scratched up, but I'm guessing this is all stainless steel and maybe gold. I got to do a little more research on this one. This is an older one too. I'm gonna list some watches tonight. I have so much stuff to do. It's ridiculous. Okay. This one is Sarah Coventry. I've looked this brand up before. This is a pretty watch too, but I don't think this is a wind up. It's got a cross on it. That's really cool for someone who's religious. You know, they'll like that. They'll really like that. Here's that other one, that big one I seen. This one's broke. Okay, it's really light and really cheap, but it looks pretty cool. Believe me, it looks a lot better than what it feels. It feels really, really cheap. It's definitely gonna need to be fixed. It's broken. This is Orlando. Never heard of that brand. It's definitely quartz. So we're doing okay with the watches, actually. Considering how many there is, there's really not that many. Okay, there's one. It's got like some little fake pearls, beads, whatever they are. This is, it's got a little butterfly on it. Actually, this one was never used. This one still has the pin in it. So this one was never worn. It's a little scratched up. Not really sure what brand it is. But these pieces on here are like clips. I'm assuming you can take those clips off, and I actually have other bands that go through. Some watches will have the loops like that, and you can just put the band. You just run the band, you know, straight through the bottom, through the holes, right through. So we'll see. Let's take the pin out of it, and because it doesn't matter if the pin is in or out, because guess what? We can't sell it new because it's scratched. So we'll take the pin out. Just Just throw it away. It's got a good battery in it. It's ticking. Tick. See that? Tick. That focus is terrible, man. Did it stop? No, it's still going. Alright. What do we got here? Ooh, this is an old one. This one is... Is that broken? No, that's not broke. Actually, slide. It's really, really, really tarnished. How do you clean stainless steel? Okay, so I know this goes on here. You clip it and snap it down. This is a cool watch. Digital. It's really dirty though. This is old. This is definitely from the 70s or 80s. Lead quartz. 100 feet, water resistant. It doesn't really say. Can't really get a good look in there. Should have left the band off, huh? Just says Japan, stainless steel. Whatever. This is a pretty watch. This is pretty. This looks like it winds too. Yeah, you can always tell because a lot of the women's watches, when they wind, if you look at the wind up on it, it's really big. When you put it next to another watch that's small like this, that's not a wind up, I can just tell. This is a wind up. We having fun yet? It's kind of boring, huh? Alright, this one is... Man, can't even see that. This is why I have a magnifying glass. Okay, this is a Timex. This is really nice. This might actually be gold. Base metal. Bezel stainless back. Some of these are actually gold or gold plated. What's that say? No, it's too small. Can't even see it. It's a little tarnished, but that's not a bad looking watch. What I do is I'll just set it at a certain time. We'll set it for 7 o'clock. Let's see. We'll push it in. We'll wind it. And then I'll sit it here. And I'll check it in a couple minutes and see if it's moving. Here's another bracelet watch. This is a Timex. That's a cool Timex. Timex is a good brand. You know, they picked the perfect name. You know what I mean? Timex. Okay. This one is... Let's see. See what we got. So 30 meters stainless steel. It's got the www.com on it, so you know it's not that old. Can't be that old. This one is another one that's going to be junk. LTD. Yeah, that one's probably junk. Nothing special. Frozen. Is that what that is? Frozen. I might give that to my granddaughter. She probably has enough watches though. God. Just too many probably. Here's another one. This is just like that other one that I just had. It's got the butterfly on it. Probably gonna have to do a little more research on these. I'm not really sure what these are. There's another one with the same beads. So there's two of them. So I may even put these two together and sell them in a lot. So they might not even really be worth putting a battery in. Here's another wind up. I can tell. See how it has the bigger. It's a little bit bigger than a normal smaller watch of this size. I can always just tell. You can tell because you can just get your fingers to wind it. This one's winding too fast. See if it gets a little tighter. I think it is. Let's see. Oh man, that's a dirty watch. You can't even read that. Oh wow. And the dirt's on the inside. Like, I don't understand that. A lot of these older watches, how does the dirt get on the inside? can't say what that's. I can't see what it says. Okay, this one's a 10 carat. See, that's why I like a lot of these older watches, because they're usually gold. This one is 10 karat gold filled. You're probably not going to be able to see that. And you see it? Probably not. Anyway, we're going to have to set that one to make sure that it's working. But unfortunately, it's in really bad shape. Alright, we're going to set that one for 9. This one was set for 7. Sometimes you have to shake them up. I usually give them a little tap, a little shake. Just don't bang them around too much. Okay, I had this one set for 7. Oh. Try again. It keeps shutting. That's wound all the way too. Sometimes they need a little head, you know, they need a little push. Okay, so this pile's almost done. This one is another Timex. There's a Timex. These do really well. This is a Timex Expedition. Some of these watches go close to $40. I do have a Realtree Timex. I'm not sure if it's an Expedition. I put a battery in it yesterday and I looked at it this morning and it's not running. So, and it's real digital, like it's a really big face and it's a digital watch. So this we're definitely looking at probably close to 25. The band's a little twisted up, but we can fix that. So far we're not doing too bad. The band's terrible. This is a Timex. This also looks like a wind up, but I don't think it is. No, that's a quartz. Alright, we got a couple more. We got 3 more, and then we're going to get into the clothing. Faded Glory. Junk. Okay. Another Geneva, another bracelet Geneva. Same yard sale. No. This looks like a Geneva. Yeah, I can always tell. A lot of the ones with the rubber band, with the rubber strap. Geneva. I'll sell them. I'll get $10 for them. So there you have it. Let's put them back in the bag and we'll get into the clothing. I'm going to get into the shoes first. I found a couple really good pair of Air Max. They are the Vapor Max. I found 2 pairs today. So it looks like we're going to do pretty good with the gold one. We'll do okay. Just gold filled is not gold, you know, it's not solid gold. It's just gold filled. There's gold in the watch. So I don't know how that would work for a jeweler if he wanted to get the gold. So, not too bad. Between that and this watch, we got to get another look at that one. That's just a really nice. I just like the green. I really like the green. This is just a really nice watch. I'm going to keep this one out because I want to do a little bit more research on that one. I just go with my intuition. Usually I have a hunch on something and I'm usually pretty close, if not right. Okay. Alright, so I picked this DVD up. This was in the Goodwill. Sometimes when I see obscure things like this, I'll look them up, and I just was looking at video games, and this was in the DVDs. This is like $20-something. The disc is in perfect shape, so I may even be able to sell it like brand new, or, well, not brand new, but like new, whatever. So this was a good find. $3 into 20-something, and it's medium mail. It'll ship really cheap. So, alright, before we get in, alright, let's do the shoes. Okay, so, these, both pairs were $50. This pair was $50. These are the Vapor Max. I think these are the Vapor Max 2. They're like teal aqua. They got the air sac all the way across the bottom. These are $150 online. So I figured 50 into 150. That's a no-brainer. Sometimes you have to spend up to make more money. Like, I'll make $100 in profit on these. I'll probably do free shipping. I'll just do $150 free shipping, and I'll probably make about $60 or $70 in profit, if not more. Then after that pair, I seen another pair. Here's another pair. I'm not sure which one this is. I don't know if this is a... I think that most of the time when you get shoes from there, they're always like last year. So these are like 2019. It doesn't mean that they're not desirable. These are around the same. I'm guessing anywhere from 100 to 150, maybe more. Some of these are worth a lot. So they got the bubbles all through them. Now I want a pair like these, but they're so expensive. If I would have seen a pair like this in my size for $50, I probably would have bought them. But, you know, I hardly ever do. I always pick Skechers shape-ups. I only pick them up when they're in good condition. These, I don't even have to clean these. They have a little bit of dirt on them. All I got to do is wipe them down. So, these usually sell for 30 or more. Probably about 30 bucks. So I looked this brand up. I was trying to stay away from shoes because I have enough shoes already. These are Sebago. I'm probably butchering that. Made in USA. These are probably vintage, but the bottoms were just, they're really, really good. Yeah, really good condition. And as you can see, they were hardly worn. I mean, they were worn, but they weren't worn that much. And this is the original. I'm guessing that that's the original sole. Unless these are like the, is it the Johnson and Murphy? One of those pairs where you can send them in and they'll fix them. They'll redo the whole shoe. Okay, so that goes for the shoes. God, these might even fit my daughter. To keep her away from, that's $200 in profit. I gotta hold on to that. Okay, so when I was in Ross, I also seen this, just a bathing suit. This is a polo Ralph Lauren. I think it was like $12. So yeah, it was $11. It was $10.99. So yeah, I think everything's gonna be backwards. I'm using the front camera, so I apologize for that. Probably doesn't make sense to show you the price tag unless you can read backwards like me. $3. I did look this brand up. It's not a super great brand, but they were selling. There's tons of them listed, and there's a bunch of them selling. So it's just like a dress. It's a really nice dress. I needed some more new things to dress up my store. I'm gonna kind of go through this as quick as possible so I can get started on listing. This was $6. This was New Era. This was actually hanging up on the mannequins, on the heads or whatever. This is New Era. Kevin Harvick. I'm guessing that's a racer. Hoping it's not local. New Era. They're $27 new. It was half off of $6, so it was $3. So if it would have been $6, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But since it was only $3, I can definitely get 20 or 25 for it. I've been staying away from ties lately, but this tie's in beautiful condition, and it has the crest spell out all over it. That's a really nice polo tie. I should be able to get 20 or more for this tie. It was half off of it. I think it was half off of $3, so I think it was $1.50, which is great. Okay, this sweater, I couldn't pass it up. It was half off of $4.99, so it was only $2.50. Really nice golf sweater, if you guys can see that. And the brand is called Bell Point. It's probably vintage. I don't think, it's not made in USA, but it has a really, really cool design. The back is really dope. Has the crest on the back, the whatever you want to call it. It's just a really dope design. And right now it's golf season. If not, it's coming up. Okay, I didn't do a whole lot of clothing, but I seen this. This was just sitting there. The belt's in really great, really good condition. I know they don't sell for a ton of money, but I think I only paid $1.50 for it. So I got the buckle and the belt. It's solid brass. It is solid brass. With the belt, It's probably vintage. It's solid brass. I can probably get 30 bucks for that. You know, maybe a little more. I was checking out and I seen these. These are women's. They're kind of like skinny. I just seen these designs and it just reminded me of like the 90s when they used to do that with jeans, where they used to put lines all over them, and we had all different types of styles, like stone wash and acid wash and all that stuff was like 80s, 90s. So these are a 721 high rise. These are skinny. So the retail on these is $60. I paid half off. They were $4. So just a pair of Levi's. They're women's. I really need to figure out how I'm going to take my pictures, my photos of that kind of stuff, because I really want better pictures. And I just been hanging them up flat with a background, with a white background, and I'm really not feeling that. I really want to do something else. Lilly Pulitzer is a really good brand. I picked this up. This was actually on the rack that they just brought out, so it wasn't half off, but some of these tops go for good money. I'm going to do a little bit more research on this top. It's really pretty. Pink. Pretty in pink. It's got the little tie. I'm sure it goes somewhere, I guess. It's in the neck area, so I'm not really sure how that ties. I might have to look it up. Some of the similar items like it, if I can find one. Thomas Pink is still a really good brand. I still see them selling for over $30. This shirt is in perfect condition and it's skinny fit. So this is a slim fit and it's a size 18. So it's really good size. So that's the Thomas Pink. Thomas Pink of London. That's the tag. So like I said, I apologize for backwards. It's a French cuff. Just a really nice shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. So 30 or more for that. And what did we pay for that? Paid half off, right? Yeah, we paid $3. I paid $3. $3 hairs. Okay, so this was sitting. These were sitting there for a really long time. I was waiting for the price to go down on these. I think I paid $1.50 for them a piece. I think they're Christian. Like guides, their book, and let me see if I can get a good, just show you what's inside. It's just the book, and then there's 4 DVDs. I did open every one. They were sealed and I opened them. They were sealed by the store, so I opened every single one. I got this one. This one is Am I Happy? This one is, they're all by Bluefish TV. Now some of these sell for pretty good money. For good money, that doesn't even sound right. Pretty good money. Here's another one. This one is Why Jesus. They're all religious type of, teaching, blah blah blah. Why is everyone against me? I'm probably not going to sell them together. I'm going to sell them separate. I think they do sell for like $25. I think I passed on them before because they had separate prices. Yeah, see, they were $4.99. $4.99, and I think I got them cheaper than that. I think I got them cheaper than $2.50. I think he charged them as like a book, so they were like 50 cents. Somewhere between that, 50 cents to $1.50. So this was there in the same section where the records and stuff are. This is Modern Method guitar. It still has the CD sealed. It got, the pages got a little bit. I wonder if you can iron paper. I think you can iron paper, but I'm not really worried about it. Someone's just going to go through it. They're just going to put the CD in and they're just going to, learn how to play guitar. So, I think that was 50 cents. And last but not least, I took a chance on this. There was 3 of them. I think these are what he charged me. Actually, these were half off. They were $3 a piece. I have 3 of them. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to do a little bit more research. Ben Zen box. It's like a, what is it? It is Creating the Life You Deserve. But anyway, everything in the box is sealed. The books are brand new. The cards, the CDs, everything is new. So the whole box is new. So I got 3 of them. So all I got to do is list one. So we got one, we got two, 1, 2, 3, 3. There's 3. 3 of them. So, like I said, I only got to list one. One and done. One and done. Because I'll just put the quantity at 3, and I think I can get a really good... I think I'll do really well on these. I have to do some more research on them. There are motivational just books that sell for like $15. This is a whole kit. This is probably something that you have to order online or be in a club, or do like door-to-door, something like that. So I'm going to check that out, and I will find out what they go for. If not, I'm just going to come up with my own price between like similar items that I find online, and I'll just go from there. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, please give thumbs up and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You learned a little bit of something today. I hope I do well with those Air Maxes. Those were what I spent the bulk of on, so I'm expecting to get return on them. Hopefully they'll sell really fast. They might not sell too fast, but we shall find out. Thanks for watching. Peace out.